Hey. Here in the background. Hey.
Geese eating spaghetti.
We have our resident geese here with their little 7 dinosaurs. I know. I find those guys that did like a pile of spaghetti or something right over there. Oh, sorry there. Oh, get backside of there, eh?
Oh, that one's hissing at you.
I know. Oh, tough guys, huh? Why are you running then, eh? Anyways, there's a pile of spaghetti that they're eating there earlier. I think they had enough of that shit, huh?
Pigeons.
In the grass, I would have been like, hell fuck it, because that's more room for I can fucking roly-poly him.
Yeah, but I was the one that initiated. Nah.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
The other one's like, whoa!
Shut the fuck up.
What's some fuck?
I was just thinking that. Man, these birds really like spaghetti.
Say hello to my little friend. Oh, hello there.
What are you looking at, Mr. Pigeon?
Hello there.
Here's your one clip. What do you have to say?
Fuck off, bitch.
Well, looks like I got the ass into it. But yeah, it's, they were doing a protest for what happened a few days ago with the cop killing the black dude. But definitely been... I got the last... probably about 5 minutes of them. So, now they got people guiding traffic. Get over to a sidewalk here. But yeah, they're protesting what happened. If I remember, I'll try to include a clip of what happened in the video, so.
Please. Please. Please, I can't breathe. Please, man. Please, somebody help me.
All those are cops coming from the government building. Real shit. I just got home from the, seeing the ass end of the peaceful protest. Honestly, I don't think it should have gotten to the point that it did with this whole peaceful protest. I understand why it happened, and I support it and everything, and I think many people will agree. Shouldn't have gotten to this point. I mean, this whole thing was sparked because the cops wound up killing George Floyd, claiming he was resisting and all that stuff. Put their knee on his neck and wound up putting enough pressure on there. Even if he survived it initially, he still died because of it. George Floyd. George Floyd is, or was, as far as I know, a peaceful person. I've met people who have claimed they met him. I'm not saying anything about them, because they're not. This isn't about them. It's about George Floyd. And the people that knew him, that I've met, even if I've seen him downtown, I don't think I've met him. But the people that knew him claim he was a peaceful person. And there's no reason for him to have died. No reason. He wasn't resisting. So what are your opinions on this? I want to hear your guys' opinions on it. Please leave your opinions on this whole situation down below. And I do want to apologize for all the pausing I did when I tried talking about this. I wanted to word this correctly. So, if you made it this far, please subscribe. Let me know what you guys think. All that stuff. Also, I do want to state, I'm not doing this to try and capitalize or, you know, anything like that off of Floyd's death, or, yeah, his death. I'm not trying to capitalize or anything off of anything here. What I am trying to do is show, A, this racism is going way too far with this, in my opinion. There's no reason, according to the video, which is all I'm going off of because that's all I've seen, but according to the video, there is no reason for the cop to have done that. Racism or not, there's no reason to use that amount of force to subdue him. It's obvious from the video that he was saying he couldn't breathe and was having trouble breathing. So, first reason I'm doing that is saying, hey, this racism BS is going way too far. And B, to kind of show that this peaceful protest thing is the right way to go about getting your point heard. Not doing the rioting that happened as of when I'm recording this yesterday, but when this comes out it'll have been Wednesday, May 27th that it happened. People were looting the Target on Lake Street right off of the light rail. Stealing stuff, breaking windows, all that stuff. If you go back to the beginning of my video, you'll see that the Target downtown and a lot of the other businesses downtown have all their windows boarded up. At least on street level. The plywood that they put up is to help protect people from rioting and stuff like they did yesterday. I intentionally didn't look up any of the footage of people rioting. I'm not putting it in the video, but rioting the way that they did yesterday is the wrong way to do it. The peaceful protests, like the one they did today, that I caught the tail end of, that is the way to go for at least attempting to get your voice heard. So, even if Twitter is trying to keep quiet about it, or at least the company is trying to silence, from what I've heard, Twitter as a company, more than likely is trying to silence everything about this, but people are still posting about it. So, like I said, give me your ideas. What is your opinion on this whole situation? The whole peaceful demonstration, or the peaceful protest, whatever you want to call it. The riots, all this stuff that started with the person dying because of the cop.